Hey guys, it's Mysopods and more with me. I hope everything's going well with you and that you're taking care of yourselves and the ones you love. And as you know, it's Thankful Thursday.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm reading my list. I am thankful for my family because I love my family, and my mom cooks food for me and she helps me, and my dad was there all the steps I took, and I love him so much.
Yeah, right.
I am thankful for my necessities being met, as in food, water, house, clothes, etc. And I love food. Not all food, most food. I am thankful for a simple drawing or a sign of love because I think that it's important to show someone that you love them and you care for them, and you'll be there with them unless you get into like a bad fight and you don't want to be friends anymore, sadly. And yes, approved. Thumbs up. Layla, thumbs up.
Hey guys, happy Thankful Thursday. I hope everything is going well with you and you're taking care of yourselves and the ones that you love. And I hope you enjoyed that little insert as much as Bobo did. But it is Thankful Thursdays, so I am going to take some time and tell you guys about things that I'm thankful for this Thursday, this week, or just in general. And for those of you that are new here, I do this every Thursday and I highlight a person that I am thankful for, a thing, event, or whatever, just something kind of random that I'm thankful for, and then something I'm thankful for about my daughters. So with all that out of the way and nothing more to say, let's hop in that. But actually, before we do, I would like you to do one thing for me, and possibly two. Down below, there are some links. There, I always fail at nailing all four, but there's an Etsy, there is a face page, there is a buy me a coffee wish list, and something else that I forget. Go down there and click, check it out, reach out, let's network, let's connect. But if you can't and if you don't want to do that, still go down there, leave me a comment and tell me some things you are thankful for. I'm going to task you with giving me 3 things that you're thankful for, but if you just give me one, I'll let it slide this week. So with all that out of the way, nothing more to say, I'm actually going to kind of start in reverse and just say I am thankful for Bobo, her just, again, that childlike innocence, but her willingness, her eagerness, her happiness, and the enthusiasm and joy that she brings to the things that she does. That was just kind of an unplanned thing. Initially, when she saw me kind of jotting down some notes and asked what I was doing, I told her I was going to be making this video, and she said she wanted to partake, so I let her. So, Bobo, I love you, and again, you other two, I love you, I guess, too, but right now is Bobo's moment. So I'm going to take a moment and then share 2 more things with you. Alright guys, the next thing I'm thankful for is second chances. I myself have been given quite a few, and I appreciate that. So, the relevance here, I guess, is, no, it's not the right tank, but the whole reason I got into this, into snakes, into reptiles, isopods, bioactives, and basically everything aside from me going out on my walks, started because I got Stripe over there. I almost said Ruby, but Ruby's in here. Stripe, my African fat-tailed gecko, who was a rescue. When I got her from a neighbor who was leaving and couldn't take care of her, I went into the deep dive looking into everything. She wasn't treated well, came with a bad tank, so I remedied that, got learned up really good on bioactives and stuff as quickly as I could, and then it kind of led me here. And my point is, on top of, again, my own personal second chances that I've been given, it's nice that giving a reptile a second chance like that led me into all of this, and I'm incredibly grateful and thankful for that. All right, guys. So the next thing I want to talk about and share with you that I'm thankful for is my Aunt Sherry. Now, she will probably never see this, unfortunately. She's not the person who just goes and peruses YouTube, but that's not necessarily the reason I do this. This is more for me, and if the people I am thankful for happen to see it, then that's wonderful, but I always assume they're not going to. With that out of the way, my Aunt Sherry is 80, and we've only over the past, spent several years now, became kind of reacquainted. Again, I have a lot of negative family drama that I navigate. Now, she's in her 80s, she has fibromyalgia, and it's very hard on her. And I talk to her as often as I can without burdening her, because I can be very overwhelming in that regard. But I'm always fascinated by generation gaps, but tech gaps, social gaps, meaning going from me to my parents, how different technologically things were, but then even a step further, let's say going from me to my parents to my grandparents, or in this case, my 80-year-old aunt, and just the differences in the world, the perspective. It's lovely and just so fulfilling. And educational. It's the different perspective. It's amazing to hear that from her. And just as an example, and this is, I'll wrap it up here because I could talk about how much I love her and all of these things forever. This could be a 50-minute video at the very least, but I'm always fascinated by the fact that I take my daughters to Lakeside Mall here in Sterling Heights, and it's a very big facility, let's say. And my Aunt Sherry and my family actually used to own that property. They used to have a home and a farm on there. And she'll tell me stories about now where the macaroni grill used to be. They're gone now, but she remembered when there was a macaroni grill there, that's where they used to have, for example, their shed, and there was a creek in another area, and just kind of driving by the concrete jungle, seeing nothing of that there, and just now the mall that's actually closing again, seeing these cycles. So now that mall is closing in several years, and I think they're going to make housing out of it. So having it go from a farm to a mall back to people living there is going to be just, again, fascinating to see it. But just all those stories, hearing her tell me stories about having to go out to the outhouse in the winter to change cloth baby diapers and wash them out in the winter because they didn't have disposable diapers and indoor plumbing and all of that. Again, it's just fascinating and lovely to get those conversations going, and then, like I say, kind of get her talking about starting there, and then she'll catch up talking about her kids and now her grandkids and all of these things, and it's just beautiful to see. So I'm very grateful that my Aunt Sherry has come back into my life and that she's blessed me with a very much needed window to be able to look back into those things that otherwise, as I said, without those connections to my family, I wouldn't have a lot of those views, those interactions. Again, seeing the love and all that, it's very important to me, so I'm very thankful for that. And that wraps it up for Thankful Thursdays. I hope you guys have commented down below, but most of all, I hope that you're going easy and taking care of yourselves and the ones you love. If you're not having the greatest day, maybe let me know down below, and I'll see if I can do something to remedy that, but go easy.
Hold on. Bye. Also, this is approved by Layla Foundation, anti-copyright, okay? Bye.